Welcome back, cereal fans. It is your host, Siri, and today we are throwing back to last month because it just came to sale and I was able to snag it for a decent price. Otherwise, I couldn't afford it. Today, we're going to talk about Sugar Cookie Crisp cereal. So I know, it's a Christmas cereal, but why not? Let's still revel in the fact that Christmas was great this past year. And this cereal has come out for several years now, and I've wanted to try it. I haven't yet, so this is a first for me. So I'm very excited to bring to you today Sugar Cookie Crisp cereal. All right, Sugar Cookie Toast Crunch. I was close the first time, sorry. So if we're looking at this cereal box, this is very, very festive. I am feeling all of the Christmas spirit whenever I look at this. If anything, I know they're trying to keep with the theme of Cinnamon Toast Crunch, having the purple in here and the blue, but it does sort of take away from the Christmas effect. That, and coupled with the fact that if you notice up here, there's a whole lot of name and not very much of the emphasis of the cereal shape and the texture and what you're buying inside. So we're going to dock it just a little bit on the box art, so it's only going to go for a 9 there. Now, as far as cereal color is concerned, you're going to see here in just a second after I get into the opening. There's not much special about it. All right, so here comes the opening of my whole grain wheat cereal. What's it called again? The Sugar Cookie Toast Crunch. I keep forgetting. I want to call it something else. Okay, I do actually smell vanilla in this one. So now that's a good sense that it's overpowering what would be the normal earthy, weedy kind of scenario that has been with many of my other wheat-based cereals. So as I'm popping up, and I have no sense that there's any leftover cinnamon to it, so it's a definite unique flavor from Cinnamon Toast Crunch. So I definitely feel the vanilla coming off of this one. I'm going to give the opening bag smell an 8. I don't know necessarily that I'm getting the sense that it's a cookie smell, but I definitely have hints of the vanilla. Okay, so now as far as the color is concerned, you're looking at this one, and it couldn't be more bland. In fact, if you were to look at this one, it has little brown specks where you can tell that the grain wasn't quite homogenized in it. It does have little ridges in it, which is true to the Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but I'm not sure that that plays well with this trying to be a cookie. So squares are not cookies. They don't actually do that. So I think that they missed the boat on that one. So color, only a 4, just because it's a little bit lighter than the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. As far as uniqueness of shape, it's not there. Let's try the dry crunch. Let's see what we got. All right. I'm very surprised. But it's holding up perfectly. That is actually very, very good crunch. So that's all I could ever ask for. It is not letting me down on the crunch. That is a perfect 10 on the crunch. Really good. Now, as far as the taste is concerned, I am getting hints of a little bit of tang in it. And I'm not sure that that's purposeful. So I'm not getting any kind of a cookie sensation out of it. I'm having trouble placing it. It's almost like it tastes like a snickerdoodle. So there's a hint of cinnamon, quite possibly. Maybe it's a little nutmeg that they've thrown in there. That's what the flavor is, a little nutmeg. And maybe in the Christmas spirit, in the Christmas season, I'd be like, bring it on, that is great. A few days, few weeks removed from it, and I'm not getting the cookie sensation that I'm hoping for. It is a little sticky as well. Unique taste. Okay, yeah, it definitely has a unique taste to it. So I'm going to go all the way up to 9 on that one, and I appreciate the fact that there wasn't a whole lot of sugar coating like the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I walk away feeling like my hands are very, very sticky. Now, that's going to detract for me in the overall joy of this one because there still is a lot of stick to my finger, so this is not a dry cereal for you fans. All right, taste matches the name. I don't think they did it. It's not got a cookie sensation to me. Yes, I taste some vanilla. I see a little bit of them trying to put the nutmeg maybe possibly to it. but I just don't know that that gives me the sense that I'm eating a sugar cookie that I was hoping for. I want those cheap Walmart cookies that have the icing on them that come in a pack of 12. That's what I was hoping for in a sugar cookie, something along those lines. All right, well, without further ado, let's go ahead and let's test out. Let's see how it does against our old friend, the milk. So we're going to put in the bowl for that I have bought for myself because no one seems to want to support me yet, and that's okay. But once they do, man, can you imagine the call out that I'm going to give to you? I'm going to be so excited. And my no name, anyone want to sponsor me, any of you cereal brands out there, that'd be great to have your name on one of these as well. I've got my cereal now roasting in the milk to let it see how it sets. As far as the overall joy. So Apple, if you're wanting to sponsor me, by all means, bring it on. I also want to remind each and every one of you, if you're liking what you're seeing, thumbs me up, give me some favorabilities there. Subscribe so that you can get notifications once the new episodes are dropping. I've got some great stories to tell you about that one. So while we're waiting for my heart rate to pop up, 60 is my resting heartbeat. Last week I recorded some videos, and I forgot to turn on my mic. That's what you're dealing with when you talk to Siri, is you can expect the most, and I will deliver right down here just below. So I'm going to get those replaced for you here very soon. This one actually was up at 90, so I'm a little bit excited about this. Maybe I'm just forklept about a little bit embarrassed about my scenario. So 90 over 60, that's a 3+ on that one, so we get an 8. Let's figure out what our wet crunch is going to be like. So I'm telling you right now, it looks a little soggy, but let's find out how we did. This could be worse than Cheerios. It got absolutely milky toast soggy. I would probably not be able to stomach this. This texture is very off-putting. This is some of the worst texture that I've ever experienced in a cereal. So I would have to do that in small batches, very, very small quantities, and go back and back. It may have 5 bowls of cereal, but they may only have like 2 or 3 pieces in it. I'm sorry. I may have to give you a 1 in hopes that someone is worse than that. I'm not sure who it would be. Maybe if I just poured flour in my bowl, it might get worse than that. But that is somewhat disappointing into a very promising cereal. So, Sugar Cookie Toast Crunch, I'm going to give you an overall 67. It's respectable. It's passing. It's not great. And I think the biggest problem is they need to work on how to get that durable in their milk. So thank you very much for your time today. I hope that you enjoyed our time together. Go eat some breakfast cereal. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Bye.